That's the challenge, isn't it? I mean, we performed well over 4 quarters. We performed closer to where we want to get to than we have previously this year. So it was the most even, consistent performance that we've put together. Mainly from a defensive and contested ball standpoint. Our ball use was pretty strong and consistent as well. But that does become a standard. We've exposed what we're capable of, and we come up against a really good opponent in Sydney on Saturday night, and the opposition generally have a say in how the game goes and how the flow of the game settles, and so it's our challenge to look after the things that we can control against an opposition who are pretty good at doing what they do. They taught us a lesson in round 9. Hard two-way running. Really clean with the ball when they had it, and pressured us really well when we had it. So it was comprehensive. 48 points at three-quarter time and 47 points at the end. So that was a comprehensive performance for them. It was a lesson to us, and we believe we're improved on that. Well, that was his first full session, and he moved around pretty well. He's surprised us, and not himself, because he set really high expectations to get back. But we're encouraged by where he's at. He's still got a few more boxes to tick, and as I've said all along, it's probably more, it's a bit of a stretch to expect that Daisy's going to come back and give us a great deal. But from what I've seen, it's becoming more of a possibility, and I'm happy for him to keep proving us wrong. He's Lockie Keefe has come in and arguably defended better than Reedy did. So it's a win-win on both sides of the ball, and I think if that's happening, well then clearly it advantages us in the defensive half, and it advantages us in the offensive half, and that doesn't absolve the flexibility of both of those players to go to the other end. Tyson Goldsack's been important for us down there as well, and has the capacity to swing to both ends. So it just adds our flexibility. But Reedy himself, he had 6 shots on goal, should have kicked 5 or 6 himself, kicked 3. Looked really damaging in one-on-ones. He's a dangerous matchup, so he gives the opposition defenders and coaches something to think about. He actually didn't come out of the VFL game that well, so he's touch and go whether he'll play this week, and that'll be an ongoing management issue for us throughout the back part of the year. And as I've said over the last couple of weeks, Brodie Grundy's been fantastic. He's probably jumping as well at centre bounces than any of our ruckmen, and he's getting back to ground level and competing really well there. So he's only 2 games in, but he's showing us some attributes that are going to be really positive for us in the long term and potentially in the short term. Ben Hudson got cleared last night of his, or reprimanded from a little strike, and Jared Witts has been in really solid form for us too. So we've got options there, which is good. And when we get there, clearly someone's going to own that role at some stage in the next month, and we've got time to find out. Look, he's young. His recovery and rehab's been really strong. We had a rough start this year, and probably had a rough last 18 months in regards to injuries and keeping players on the park. And we were in a similar situation late last year with trying to get Daisy back up to speed with his ankle, and so he's in the same situation. We carried some boys that were probably 80% fit into the final series last year. We'd rather not do that. So if Youngie's up to speed and has played a VFL game or two, then he's clearly in the mix, given what he displayed for us in his limited time.